This is the Toward a New World podcast with your host, Corinna Stoffel. As a space for all things regarding the global, collective transition we are in, we have conversations about transition, separation, and connection regarding oneself, others, and the earth. The aim is to educate, empower, and inspire. Hello and welcome. Here we are again on a Thursday morning. And today I want to talk about what vibration are you? What's the energy that you are surrounding yourself and putting into the world? And right now, if I look at the news, the world seems to be a pretty dark place. There's wars, there is climate change, there are financial issues, there's poverty, and a lot of the people are in fear. They wonder, how is it going to continue? Is the world going to end even? So, is there a way to change that? Or are we doomed? And yes, there is a way to change that. And it depends on the vibration you surround yourself with. Now, that vibration is dependent upon the emotions that you are feeling. We look at the world through a human lens. The universe doesn't judge. The universe has a different, bigger perspective. We tend to judge. We tend to decide things are right, things are wrong, good or bad. With coming from that bigger cosmic perspective, the universe does not judge. So am I meaning that we need to be an allowance of evil? No, I'm not going there personally, and I don't want anybody to go there. But evil is just an energy that we labeled evil. As I said, the universe doesn't judge it. And not judging it does not mean condoning it. So I'm doing, I think it started about mid-October, late October, that I started doing a heart-brain coherence meditation on my Facebook page in response to the war in the Middle East. And I wanted to impact that. Not only did I not want to go into fear, into all those emotions that got triggered with seeing what was going on, but I wanted to also contribute to changing something. And evil, if we look from a non-judgmental label, is nothing but a level of vibration. There are low vibrations and there are high vibrations. So practicing that heart-brain meditation increases the coherence that I personally have, and therefore what I emit to the world. And you can look at it, each one of us being like a radio broadcasting station. And there are all kinds of different stations that broadcast different levels of vibration. Which one do you want to turn in? Do you want to have more of one vibration because there is a lot of energy and a lot of broadcast stations that send out, broadcast that particular emotion, that particular vibration, or another one? And as I said, what I've noticed is practicing it. My vibration is slowly, on the average, starting to go up. And that has an impact on me personally, but it also does have an impact globally, according to the research of the HeartMath Institute. So, in a way, what does that mean? We can create the future. If I change my vibration, my future will be different. And my future being different actually impacts the people around me, which impact the people around them. And if you want to use an image, it's sort of like throwing a pebble in a pond and it ripples out. It ripples out around the world. So when I'm sad, what helps me more? If I have a friend coming to be with me and joining me in my sadness, and we both can commiserate. Or if I have a friend that comes and gently makes some jokes, gets me to laugh. What do you think is dissipating the sadness in me more? What would happen for you if somebody commiserates with you or makes you laugh? Usually, at least for me, when I get to laugh, that sadness starts leaving. The same is with war and the death that is associated with war, or even a person dying. We become very serious at that moment. But what if we tap into the joy of living, the joy of being alive? What if we tap into beauty, seeing beauty? The sun still sets. Doesn't matter what is going on in the world. Are we willing to see that beauty? Flowers still bloom. Are we willing to perceive that? Or are we stating that, oh no, I'm so sad, I'm so depressed, I cannot see that, I'm not willing to acknowledge that? It's a personal choice we are making, but that personal choice has an impact. So why would I even want to make an impact? I know things are not changing overnight. Change takes time. And if I release any low vibrations that I have, then I'm contributing to the field of a higher vibration. And low vibrations are sadness, fear, anger, rage, feelings for revenge. And higher vibrations are care, appreciation, gratitude, compassion. And I'm keenly aware that we are not 24/7, 365, meaning all year long, in the same vibration. No, emotions are energy in motion, and they change. They change during the day. I have a multitude of emotions, and they change from day to day. And what's going on in the world will affect me, but I can decide I'm holding on to that because that is what's going on in the world and this is important. Or I can say, no, I will enjoy life. I will tap into that emotion. I will tap into perceiving beauty and what that does to me, to my heart. I hope you can follow me because it feels right now, with everything that is going on, each one of us individually is asked to step up and become ever more truly who we are. And I recently gave a TEDx talk, and in that talk, I talked about that we need to move from humanity 1.0 to humanity 2.0. And I made a very short explanation of what I meant with that. Humanity 1.0 is that I'm coming from competition, from monoculture. There's only my culture, and I want to keep everybody else away. And from judgment. And judgment is prevalent right now. Humanity 2.0 for me is collaboration, where we work together, where we support each other, where we appreciate diversity, and where we are in allowance, what I said earlier, today. So we can move into the higher vibrational states like the appreciation, gratitude, and compassion. And I'm wondering, what do you know? You, the listener, what do you know that needs to change, both on a personal level and a collective level? Because there is not one answer. Like in The Lord of the Rings, the one ring that binds them all. No, there is a multitude of answers. And that multitude of answers is arrived at through the collaboration, through contributing to each other, through sharing what we find out, what we learn. And the question that I have, what are we scared to allow in? What are we scared to receive? Are you willing to be with that and contemplate it? And I want to close with one thing that I have been aware that I have been afraid of. And I've worked to be with that, to allow that in. And that is to receive my own greatness. Are you willing to receive the greatness that you actually are? Food for thought. Enjoy, and I hope I added a few different perspectives, which is my intention usually. So take care until next Thursday.